For this video, I'm going to look at the 3 settlement patterns which can be found in the rural landscape. You can be asked to identify these and locate them by grid reference. So the first one I'm going to look at is the linear pattern, which, as the name suggests, is in a line. We can see on this R704, this region road feeding into New Ross, there's a line of houses along the side of the road there, those black dots. That's the linear pattern, that's what it looks like. And generally you'd have these houses so that they have access to the New Ross and all the services that are available in that town. There's another example here to look at, and we can see that on this third class road, a number of houses dotted along the side of the road. So they're in a line, so that's linear. That's also called ribboned, that settlement pattern. They might not only locate themselves along the side of the road, another reason why they might be in that pattern maybe because of a river following through a valley. Houses may follow the same direction that the river flows in. So you would have them in a line along the side of the riverbank possibly, if it's not going to flood. Another reason you might find them in a line is following the line of a contour line. So if an area is particularly steep in comparison to the rest of the area, you may have houses, for example, might be something dotted along the side of the contour line. So following the contour line there in a line. The reason they do that is it may be cheaper to build on the lower ground, and also it might be warmer and protected from the weather. The second settlement pattern then is nucleated, also called clustered. There's a very good example here where houses, again these black dots, are gathered together in a bunch on this road. You can also see another one there, clustered together. This might be a small estate, for example. Quite a number of houses there, maybe 20. And they all have access then into New Ross as well for those services. So that's your second pattern. The third and final type then is dispersed. If we were to look up in the top left-hand corner here, we can see that the black dots are scattered around this box here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe 7 there as well. Individual farmhouses built out on their own and spaced out very far from each other. The reason that might be is the contour lines might cause there to be a lack of settlement in this area because it might be more expensive to build there, for example. If it's particularly steep, which isn't necessarily the case there, contour lines would need to be tighter, but there might be, for example, landslides could occur in the area, so you've got a lot less settlement in this box. But that is the third settlement pattern, dispersed. So you need to be able to identify each of those settlement patterns on an Ordnance Survey map that you are given.